G'day humans, Chris Stead here. Got a quick unboxing for you today. It's all in this little present from Google. It's the Google Pixel 9a. Let's open it up, see what's inside. So I thought I'll leave it in its little wrapping here. You can see it's pretty cool actually. Some Google wrapping paper. And yeah, look, this has been slightly delayed, arriving here in Australia, I think worldwide as well. It was originally coming out at the end of March and it got pushed back a couple of weeks and it just landed in, I think it was April 11 in the end. Now, we're gonna open this up and have a look inside. And the Pixel 9a, obviously the A series is becoming quite popular. It comes out usually around 6 months after the main flagship comes out, the Pixel 9 Pro in this case, and the Pixel 9, and then offers basically a lot of that kind of Pixel, that next generation Pixel technology at a much cheaper price point. In this case, it's going for the same price as the Pixel 8a did here in Australia, at least in the 128GB variant. You can get that for $849 here in Australia. The 256GB variant has seen a little bit of a price increase. It was $949 for the Pixel 8a, but for the Pixel 9a, the 256GB variant is actually $999 here in Australia. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Now I have got a completely separate video up, which goes into the full specs comparison of the Pixel 8a, the Pixel 9a, and the Pixel 9 Pro. So go check out that video. I'll link it in the description below and also stick it at the end of this video. And that's going to take you through a full spec comparison. So I'm not going to go too much into it in this unboxing video, but that is there for you if you would like to just kind of basically get an idea what the difference is between the generations, but also the phones that are in the market right now. All right, there's the wrapping paper. So we've got the phone, and Google has very nicely provided with us a case as well. So there we go. So typical box, typical of the Pixel range. And you can see here, it's got little cardboard strips on it. I'll open them up for the first time. It's a lot easier to open these things nowadays. Okay. Open up to the side. Like so, and that is just going to fall straight out. And there we go. So what have we got inside? Obviously we don't have a wall unit, so it's going to be a phone. So we'll take a closer look at that in a second. We've got the instruction manual with a SIM card removal key at the back. What have we got in here? Pretty much just a QR code. And a whole bunch of warranty information, an incredibly small font size. That's all that's in there actually. So we'll put that back in there, get rid of it. Never to be opened again, I'm sure. Okay, got a USB-C to USB-C cable in here. And that is going to provide us with how long? Okay, well, let's find out. Open it right up. Come on, there we go. Reasonably thick cable actually. And that's as good as you get nowadays really. That's probably about 1 meter, I'd say. 1 meter long, feels like it's pretty robust and pretty good nick. And so there we go, another USB-C cable to add to the mega pile of USB-C cables that I think every household has nowadays. Sitting somewhere above the USB-A cables, which we never use that more. Okay, here we go, let's open her up. Okay. There we go. So, first impressions, it's definitely got a different feel to it. Feels a little, I don't know, like a little squarer maybe. It's actually a slightly bigger screen than what we had in the 8A. So the 8A was a 6.1 inch Acura display, so the 6.3 inch Acura display, so it's slightly bigger. But otherwise, pixels and resolution, all that kind of stuff is pretty much the same. It's just, it is brighter though. It has, I think, jumps from a, no, I'm not even going to try and guess it. I think it's 1400 nits to 1800 nits, standard definition peak brightness, but have a look, not standard definition, standard HDR. So have a look on the specs video to get it, the actual specs. Sorry, very late at night, but this just came in and I wanted to shoot the video. I kind of like the white back actually. It's been a while since I've had just kind of a stock color. It's like more of a pearl. It's quite nice. It feels a bit thicker, but you know what? You know what's good? The camera is not protruding very much at all. It's almost, I mean, it's not flush, but it's almost, it is almost flush. So that's really good. So it's much more recessed than I recall from the last Pixel. But yeah, really nice design. Really nice in the hand. It's a good size actually. Let's have a look at that case. Okay. So pretty light on the packaging, not too much waste. No plastic nowadays, which is good. And it's just a standard classic silicon Pixel case. It's kind of cool actually, it's the same color as the back. You can see there. So sometimes you kind of like, you choose these color phones, you go, oh yeah, I'll get that color, it's a really nice color, and then you get it and the first thing you do is that, and you can't ever see the color. So I like that that's matched. That's nice. And pretty subtle with the logo, it's not all over it, you know. So let's put her in there. There we go. Camera's nicely recessed and protected, and nice little ridge around the outside as well. It's going to protect that shutter on the side of the glass. All right, that's the unboxing of the Pixel 9a. Let me just go quickly see if I can find the Pixel 8a. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back, and I've just gone and grabbed a couple of phones here, so I should have brought these in beforehand. Sorry about that. But here we have the Pixel 8a. I've also got the 9 Pro XL and the Pixel 9. So that's just for a little bit of comparison. So I'm going to start just by showing these cameras are exactly the same. You can see how much they protrude there, hopefully. So I just want to show on that 8A, it's so much more inbuilt into the case, isn't it? I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. But it's protruding not nearly as much. And also the side, as I was saying, it's a different feel. It's got a really different feel. You can see it's like a matte finish on the 9A, whereas the 9 Pro has this kind of black, almost stainless steel look to it, and feel as well. It just feels a bit different. The Pixel 9 is black. But when we look at the 8A versus the 9A, there we go, there's a side by side. You can see it's slightly, ever so slightly bigger. Not much. It's a whole different camera design. Look, so the 8A had the kind of bar going across the back of it, and it's slightly more catchy and sticks out a little bit, whereas the 9A is so much more svelte, so much better. Like that's one of my pain points with the Pixels, is the way their camera protrudes. It just feels a lot flatter and squarer too. This is the 9A. So it's got, this is, you probably can't tell on the camera here, but the 8A has got a very rounded feel to it, whereas the 9A is much more sharp and straight, and it feels better. It's a much better phone in your hand. Definitely feels better. Buttons are a little bit more tangible as well. So yeah, interesting. Just thought might as well, while I've got them here, I'll show you the 8A versus the 9A there. And anyway, there we have it. That's the unboxing of the Pixel 9a from Google. Make sure you go check out that other video that has the spec comparison between the the Pixel 9a, the Pixel 8a, and the Pixel 9 Pro. That's going to tell you everything you need to know there, the difference between the phones. Otherwise, yeah, cheers for watching. I'm Chris Stead. Till next time, I'll check you later. You.